everybody. Welcome once again to Beers with Barry, episode 10. We're in the fucking double digits. This is awesome. I'm loving it. Gonna go with some shout outs to get started. People like to hear their name up front in the show more than have to wait till the end in case I might mention them. But a few shout outs this week. Jay Bouchard, I hope you're still watching. I try to keep it entertaining. Jackie Clowney, my new interior decorator that lives in my house now. Thank you for the new curtains and helping clean up around here. It's appreciated very much. And her daughter, Caitlin Levine Pugh Terpstra. Can anyone have more fucking names? Was 4 names really, necessary? Fucking pick a first name, pick a fucking last name, and just use 2. 4 names is a little overkill as far as I'm concerned, but I'll let that slide because she folded my laundry today and she came over and made some beef stroganoff for dinner, which I will partake in a little later. I did take a bite, it's delicious, but not ready to eat a full plate of it just yet because I'm busy drinking beer. This is Beers with Barry, right? And let me imbibe in a little sip here. And if you'll notice, I'm drinking out of a pint glass today instead of cans or bottles. And that's because today I made one of the greatest investments of my entire life, and I bought a kegerator. Fucking brilliant move. Couldn't get Busch beer to put in it. Had to settle with Keystone Light. But that's alright. It's fairly tasty. It's made by the same people that make Coors Light, and it doesn't give you bitter beer face. And that's a good thing because, most people look at me and think my face is bitter enough on its own. So I don't need any help there. Anyway, a couple more shout outs. Last night at the dry dock, I ran into an old co-worker and friend of mine, John Wheeler. It was nice to see you. And Jody Taylor. Nice talking with you guys last night. Hope you remembered to look Beers with Barry up on YouTube and you view a few episodes. Other shout outs, I don't know, do I have many more? I don't think I owe too many more people anything at this point. So we'll leave the shout outs to that and we'll get on to topic here. And of course the topic, well I suppose it could be a shout out to Julian Assange and WikiLeaks. Thank you for this October surprise. What some of the news channels, especially Fox News, because as we all know, Fox News is fair and balanced, unlike some of the other channels. CNN, the Clinton News Network, go fuck yourself. Anyway, not only are they calling it an October surprise, but I saw them refer to it as an October surprise on steroids. That means this shit is huge. Hillary could go down bigly, is what I'm trying to tell you here. That crooked fucking bitch is being exposed more and more every day. And with the election only 10 days away, I think it's becoming more and more clear to the American people that she is not fit for office, and while Donald Trump might not be perfect, he is a better answer to the situation we face right now. And the state of the world, the state of the economy, immigration, military, defense, intelligence, I think Donald Trump will do a much better job handling all of that than Hillary Clinton could ever do. Because that bitch is in it for herself. Her entire family is in it for themselves. It's a paid-for-play scheme from top to bottom. And it's simply not what the American people want anymore. I think, I can't speak for everyone. I can really only speak for myself. But as an informed citizen and in talking with friends, relatives, co-workers, and the masses of other people I bump into on a day-to-day basis, I think the majority of people are sick of government as usual and the fucking same old, same old. And if you vote for Hillary, that's exactly what you're fucking gonna get. The same old shit, the same old empty promises, and the same old failures in bureaucratic red tape and regulations of government that strangle the normal people in society. It serves the elitist, but it fucks the small guy. Trump is going to be a champion for everyone, or so he says. That may have to be seen to be believed, but like he says to the African American community, the Hispanics, and I believe he could extrapolate that to everybody. What do you have to lose? I love his new TV commercial that talks about how on his first day in Washington, he is going to turn the government upside down. Because that's exactly what needs to happen. Because the government, as it is today, does not work. They serve themselves. They don't serve the people. And I believe in Trump's announcement of imagine how good things could be if we all work together as one people under one nation, under one God, serving one flag. Fuck everybody else. Let's take care of number one first and make America great again. Make America safe again. Make America rich again. Make America everything America is supposed to be. As Ronald Reagan put it, we were the shining light on the hill. And Trump can bring that back. Don't believe the polls that you hear on TV or read in the papers. Some of them have Trump down by a little. I mean, he's gained a lot of ground. And as more WikiLeaks shit comes out over the next 10 days, he stands to catapult ahead of Hillary in the polls. But you got to remember back to 1980 when Ronald Reagan was trailing Jimmy Carter significantly in the polls. And everybody thought, oh, it's over and done with. This Hollywood movie star has no right to be in the election. Well, he came out and he fucking trounced Carter, and it was a landslide, and Reagan fucking embarrassed the Democrats severely. And right now, I think we are poised to have that same exact thing happen again. Trump is going to come out. I don't give a fuck what some of the goddamn journalists in the mainstream media say. And they try to write him off, and they put out everything they can bad about him, and they try to prop Hillary up and make excuses for her because they all want to suck off her fucking tit if she gets into power. They try to protect her for their own self-worth, not the mainstream, generalized society of America. They tell you what they want you to think and what they want you to hear instead of just giving you the facts and the truth. If you want the facts and the truth, again, Fox, Fair and Balanced, it's a place to go. Check out Drudge Report online. It's a great website, drudgereport.com. They link to all kinds of shit, both good and bad on both sides of the aisle, but they usually have some good content, so I'll plug Drudge. I know he won't fucking do a thing for me in return, but whatever. He can go fuck himself. He's a millionaire, and I'm a poor motherfucker. But I do have a kegerator, and it's awesome. So that being said, the election 10 days away. Everybody needs to get out and vote. Fuck. Hold on. I didn't start my timer. I'm trying to keep the time down on these videos because people tell me I talk too much and take too long. So I just started it. It's at 15 minutes. I've already gone for fucking probably close to 10. So whatever. If it's 25 minutes this week, it's still 5 or 6 or 7 minutes shorter than it was last week. And if you can't handle watching till the end, go fuck yourself. Just Just watch the first 5 minutes. I'm fine with that. Oh, love it. Draft beer makes me burp. It is very tasty though. So anyway, the bombshell. Clinton's going down. On the Drudge Report I read earlier, the artificial intelligence computer program that runs a bunch of algorithms and does, computer predictions. It's predicted the last 3 presidential races correctly. It is predicting Trump to win. So what I'm saying is between that and people in the general population that are afraid to admit to the media or the public on who they're going to vote for, they want to keep it secret because people who openly support Trump are sometimes castigated and ostracized by others in society. And this is a movement. This is a movement we haven't seen in politics in probably forever. Even Bill O'Reilly said that this Trump thing is huge. It's something he's never seen in his lifetime. And I mean, Bill O'Reilly's quite a bit older than me, so if he hasn't seen it in his lifetime, he's basically telling you this is like something that's never happened before. And I think the Trumplicans, or the Trumpians, or whatever nickname any of you Trump supporters want to go by, and I got all of you by the back 100%, because I'm 100% on board the fucking Trump train and fucking rolling towards November 8th. So let's all make sure we get the fuck out there and vote, because Donald needs our votes. And if we all show up at the polls and the people who support Hillary or pretend to support Hillary with these revelations of more and more and more of her fucking crooked shenanigans that paint her out to be nothing but a lying, thieving, crooked fucking bitch continue to emerge, I think a lot of Democrats are going to be disenfranchised and disheartened and may just stay home, which of course is great for Trump. So let's all keep our fingers crossed that the Democrats will turn from Hillary and get the vote out. Get out, talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends, talk to your co-workers, explain to them that America is at a crossroads right now. And we're either going to go down the tubes into the shitter with Hillary, or Trump, it might be a little questionable. Could Trump lead us down the tubes into the shitter? Maybe, but it's a better possibility that Trump will lead us onward and upward and better life for everybody in this great country that we call, the United States of America. Except for the fucking assholes that want to fucking kneel down during the national anthem and protest shit for the guise of Black Lives Matter. You know what? Colin Kaepernick, you're a fucking scumbag. You can go fuck yourself. Dude, if I was there and you kneeled down while the national anthem was being sang, I would not hesitate to walk up to you and kick you right in the fucking head, you piece of shit. And for all you other entertainers that want to take a knee while you're singing the national anthem at an NBA basketball game, fuck you. Get the fuck out. You don't like America, it's a free country. You have a choice to leave. So pack your bags, pack your shit, take you, all your friends, any of your fucking family members that agree with your position on the issue, and get the fuck out of here. Go find somewhere else to live. Because I, and most other people don't fucking want you here. Just like you fucking flag burning and flag stomping motherfuckers, I swear to God, I ever fucking see somebody stomping on an American flag or lighting it on fire, I will beat your fucking ass and happily go to jail. You have a right to protest it, I have a fucking right to protect it. If you want to fucking dishonor it, fuck you. get the fuck out of my country. So that's my rant. I'm a few minutes behind on my timer, so we're down to 9.5 minutes. I got to be about 15 minutes in, so I'll try to keep it a little shorter this week. Funny story, I don't know, I'm starting to run out of those. I mean, I have plenty more, but some of them are too vulgar and too private for me to divulge online, because you know what they say, once shit hits the internet, it's out there forever. So I got to be careful with what I say. I did, if you watched last week's episode, talked to the IRS on the phone the other day. The matter isn't handled, but maybe under control. I was nice with the lady because she was nice to me, and I kept it in check. I didn't tell her to fuck off, but that, of course, because she would have hung up on me, and I was already on hold for 45 minutes trying to get through, so I didn't want to risk it. So anyway, funny story. When my son was like a year old, I had this awesome dog, Husky Lab Mix, Bear. He was fucking awesome. Smartest fucking dog in the world. Loved to play fetch, loved to go swimming in the river or whatever. He'd play fetch with anything. Tennis ball, stick. This fucking dog would bring a rock back to you. If you threw a fucking rock, he would go pick it up. And so anyway, my ex-wife and I were at work one day or gone somewhere. So my grandmother was watching Brett. She lived right across the street from us at the time. And Bear was outside on his chain with one of them little spiral things you screw into the ground to keep the dog, you know. And now Brett was just a little over a year old, I think. And he went out there, and there was a stick that Bear had been chewing on and played with, and well, Brett picked it up, and he went to throw it, but little did he realize, because he was only 1 year old, he wouldn't fucking realize shit anyway, but he was standing like right around by where the chain was running on the ground, and he threw the stick, and Bear took off like a bat out of hell to run for that stick. And when he did, the chain jumped up and caught Brett's leg and ripped him down on the ground. And you know, he started bawling, and my grandmother was all in a panic. And you know, my ex-wife and I came home, and she told us what happened. And she's like, "Oh, his foot's hurt, and you know, he won't stand on it." And you know, my thing was, oh, it's probably just a sprained ankle, because as long as he was sitting on the couch, he was fine. But if he tried to stand up, as soon as that foot would touch the ground, he'd pick his leg up in pain and fall over and smash onto the ground. And you know, I laughed a little bit, because it's always funny when you see someone fall over. How can you not fucking laugh when you see someone fall? I mean, but at the same time, he was only a little over a year old, so it's like, "Oh, buddy, you okay?" I pick him up, put him on the couch, and of course, my ex-wife said, "Oh, we gotta bring him to the doctor." I was like, "Guys, he probably ripped him down like that and spun him around. He probably just sprained his ankle real bad. You know, they say a sprain can hurt worse than a break." So I was like, "He's fine. As long as he sits on the couch, he's not crying." I was like, "If his fucking legs broke, he'd be crying all the fucking time." You know. So we let it go at that, and you know, he went to bed and slept through the night, and everything was okay. And pick him up and carry him back downstairs the next day, and he's on the couch, and then you know, he slides off, goes to get off the couch, foot hits the ground, and ow! Picks his leg up, falls back over. I laughed again, because you know, that shit never gets old. And but then my wife's like, "You know what? Fuck you! Yeah, I'm bringing him to the doctor." And I'm like, "It's just a fucking sprain. Chill out. They take a few days to heal." Well, lo and behold, she brought him to the doctor. He had a broken fucking leg. And I had fucking never heard the end of it out there. "I fucking told you! I told you it was broken!" I was like, "Whatever. I never said I was a fucking doctor. Go fuck yourself." Anyway. And then when he got older, you know, old habits die hard. He got older, like a day or two before school. He's playing football over at Momont with his friends. And here's a shout out, James Steiger, you fucking scumbag. Broke my kid's collarbone playing tackle football with no pads. Tackles Brett to the ground, his shoulder jams into it. He comes home complaining his shoulder hurts. I'm like, whatever, it's just a bruise, he'll be fine. And a couple days go by, he's all wincing in pain. I pick him up from school, I'm driving him home. He's fucking like, it really hurts. So what do? Being a good dad that I am, I stepped on the gas and he went back into the seat and was like, oh! Then I hit the brakes and he went forward and he's like, ow! And I was like, does it really hurt that bad? And he was like, yeah, it does, it really does. And I was like, come on, man. I was like, quit being a fucking pussy. So I reached over and I put my hand on his shoulder, and put my thumb right on his collarbone and squeezed. I said, does this hurt? And his fucking jaw dropped and his face got kind of pale with pain. And he's like, yes, ow! And I was like, fucking take a couple of fucking Tylenol, go to bed, you'll be fine. Dr. Berto strikes again. Bring him to the hospital the next day. Bring him in for x-rays. Sitting there. Doctor comes out, throws the fucking x-ray up on the screen. I'm like, whoa! I'm like, I'm not even a doctor and I know that fucker's broke. His fucking collarbone was jacked fucking sideways. And again, I was wrong, Told the fucker to drink more milk when he was little, but he wouldn't listen to me. And so then I also had the fun, because I love to torture people. Who doesn't like to torture people? Inflicting pain on other people is fun, sometimes. Sucks when it happens to you, but it's fun to do to others. So because of his broken collarbone, he got that stupid X-fucking brace thing that he had to wear to keep his shoulders straight. So every morning when he got up to go to school, I had to strap him into that and pull the straps back and Velcro him on his back. And he'd be like, wincing in pain. And I just had the biggest shit-eating grin on my face. And was like, what, buddy? That hurt? And, he was like, fuck yeah, it hurts. And he was only a freshman, I think, so he shouldn't have been talking like that. But I know pain can make you delirious, so I let it slide. I didn't ground him or anything. I just was like, squeezed his shoulder and said, don't say that word. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a fucking barbarian. Conan is a barbarian. So anyway, that's my funny story. I hope you liked it. It's not as good as some of the others, but maybe I'll drink a few more keg beers tonight, go out and do something crazy myself, so I have a fucking story for you next week. If not, I could always tell you about the old stories of me, and never mind, not going there. Thank you very much. See you for week 11. We're double digits. Fucking God bless y'all, and vote for Trump. Peace out.